Hey everyone, welcome to a Psalm for today, your reassuring voice that Jesus is Lord. It is a privilege to come to you again today from our backyard ministry recovery center. Had a long drive today. We drove from Amarillo to our home here in Phoenix, and it was quite a long drive. I am convinced of this. Matter of fact, let's do a poll. Would you rather drive for 12 hours or fly for 12 hours? Moi, I would rather fly for 12 hours. I've done it many times, and I prefer to be able to get up and walk around, go to the restroom, have a meal, and diet soda or an iced tea or a hot tea, talk to people, and then arrive in a distant city. I prefer that much over sitting in a car and driving. Oh my goodness. Everybody has their own deals. So in the comments, let me know if you'd rather drive 12 hours or fly 12 hours. Let's see. This week I'm anticipating the Psalm for today to address Psalms for friendship. On this trip to see our daughter in Springfield, I was able to see several friends and many people. We didn't know exactly when we were going and where we would stay and all this kind of technical part of the travel. So I missed seeing some people in Albuquerque area, missed seeing friends in Miami, Oklahoma area, missed seeing friends in a variety of places. But that's just kind of how this trip developed. Nonetheless, I got to see several friends as well, and enjoyed breakfast with Mark Flattery, college roommate some 40-something years ago. I don't know exactly how many years ago, 40-something years ago. I enjoyed seeing, Randy Hurst. That was a lot of fun. Enjoying time with Randy and Ruth Hurst. Got to see Bill and Dory Welch for quite a few hours. That was a delight for my soul. Let's think again about friendship. The Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, are in fact the first community. And from this community, all things were created. And in essence, then, everything created is in community. We are in community with nature. I can look up and see the stars. We're in community with the universe. We are in community because we're made by the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit Trinity. Every aspect that I know of human flourishing, human well-being, human thriving, human wellness, does best when supported by abiding, deep, meaningful friendships. Relationships are key. If you are aged and you are watching at this moment, I want to encourage you to be bold in staying in touch with your friends, creating new friends, getting out of the house, doing hobbies. If you're low on strength, I encourage you to invite people into your home. Even the friendship of a pet shows marked improvement in health measurements and mental health measurements as well. Remember, it's not good for humans to be alone. It might be that your life is taken some turns and relationships have soured, and you think, I'll never be able to relate again. Step out, be bold. Who was Elizabeth Barrett Browning? Somebody said, "'Tis better to have loved and lost than to have not have loved at all." Well, the idea, of course, is to continue to love, to continue to relate, continue to have relationships. Now, relationships come in many various forms and depths. I want to feature the idea of deep friendships. I want us to reflect upon those that are abiding friendships. Friendships with whom you can share everything. Friendships with people that are totally trustworthy, that they could actually know you. Does anybody know the depths of your heart? Does anybody know the inclinations of your heart, the hopes, the fears, the regrets, the anticipations? To have somebody in your life that really knows you. When I was young, this song changed my life. I am loved, I can risk loving you. For the one who knows me best loves me most. I'm thinking, the one who knows me best? You actually can love me, God? Really looking back on it, I was just feeling more sinful than in fact I was. But my heart cry was, the one who knows me best, he knows everything about me. He loves me most. I can risk loving you because the one who knows me best loves me most. I can take the risk to love and say, I'm going to extend to you the love that I've received from God. It's an unconditional, undeserved, unwarranted, unmerited gift of God's love, and I can hand that to you, just like the communion loaf. You see, if the communion bread was relationship with God and relationship with people, you can take the piece out and eat it and then hand the loaf to the next person and say, here's where I found deep and abiding and meaningful relationship. Psalms for today on relationship. When somebody knows you so well that they can encourage you. If I say, hey, you look beautiful today, this is not very encouraging to 99.9999% of you. When I say to my wife, say we're getting ready to go and do something together, I say, man, you look great today. It can encourage her because of the depth of knowing that I have of her heart and her life. I'm able to encourage. When you aren't known and you don't know, Paul says in 1 Corinthians 13, then I shall know even as I am known. This is in the passage of love. Love is best when I am known and I know. There is a known and a knowing, a know and a knowing to relationship. Psalm 23 is my go-to psalm for relationships. I had a web title reserved for many years, and somehow I missed a payment or something. I don't know what happened, but I don't own it now. It was Psalm23relationship.com. Psalm23relationship.com. I know it's about the Lord being my shepherd. I am not confused. So don't email me nasty letters. I know it's about Jesus being the great shepherd. I know it's about David being a good shepherd. I get all that. At the same time, I would like to say it is helpful if we use the shepherd motif as a model for friendship. For example, I just spent some time with Bill Welch. Now, Bill is not Jesus. I'm not confused on the psalm. But what if I said, Bill is my shepherd, I shall not want? In other words, this friendship is so rewarding and so meaningful that I don't have lack in my life, especially in the area of friendship. I don't live out of a heart of lack. I don't live out of a heart of poverty, let's say, relational poverty. But because this person is a shepherd to me, I can live out of a sense of no lack. If we were to put a depth finder into the well of your friendship, how far down would we have to go to find the water of friendship? We want your friendship well to be full. The The friend is my shepherd. I was blessed to see Poppy Welch. Poppy is a shepherd. He is a friend. I was blessed to see Randy Hurst and Mark Flattery, Dr. Bob Menzies. I could go on and on with the people in my life that have a sense of knowing me, and I have a sense of knowing them. So to a degree, I am known and I am knowing them. And when that kind of person is in your life, when they are shepherding you and saying, I think you need to go by some green grass. I think you need to go by the still waters. I think you're in the presence of your enemies. We'll get to the rest of the Psalm 23 later, but today I wanted to quickly get this live stream up because it is time to do so. And I want you to begin to reflect upon Psalms for your friendships. Would you write down or get 3 of your friends in mind, and we'll consider those 3 friendships throughout the rest of the week. God bless you. What a friend we have in Jesus.